Hey there guys, Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back. Filming some videos on the couch this Saturday afternoon. I got my cat here. He's waking up from a nap. I don't know if you see him. But anyways guys, I've had the honor of acquiring some really good Westerns in 4K. Now these are both came out kind of... Wasn't expecting them, and then when I got them, I didn't think that they were going to be this good, and they really are. First up, I want to say I got this on... God, this came out right before Christmas or right after Christmas. Oh, it came out before Christmas, so it was like I thought it was going to come out in January, but it came out in December. But ordered this from Amazon, got the slip case and everything, but the 4K edition of The Searchers, this movie looks so good in 4K. This has to be one of my favorite 4K discs that I have, and I'm serious, guys. This is a favorite movie of mine. Searchers is one of my favorite movies. I have different editions of it. I got DVDs, I got Blu-rays, I got big deluxe box set looking things for it in DVD. Love this movie. Love it. One of my favorite John Ford, John Wayne, Western, just movie general in all time. Just love The Searchers. I just love that color and that it goes back. I don't know. I just love this movie so much. The acting is great in it. But anyways, I got this, put it on. It blew my mind, guys. It really did. It looks so good. Maybe it's my settings. I have the TV just tweaked just right and everything, and it looks great. Maybe you will put it on and it'll look like dog crap. I don't know. But in my opinion, this looks good. It's got some it's got some extras on it. But like me, if you're like me, and you got those other releases which has a bunch of documentaries and different stuff on it, that's cool. So like not everything needs to be on here because I got it, all it already. So, but it does have a good share of extras and commentaries and stuff like that on here, which is kind of rare. Warner Brothers usually doesn't put much out on their 4Ks. I think the Bruce Lee movie Enter the Dragon didn't really have anything. When they released Rio Bravo a while back, not only did I not get the slipcover, but it didn't have any extras. It just had a commentary. But oh well. But this is really good, guys, and I highly recommend it. Recommend, man. It's going to make you a fan of the movie if you've never seen it. And this just recently came out, and this looks great. This looks great. And when this was announced, I was just like, damn. I hope they do all their collaborations. I hope they put those all out. But this is a movie, one of my favorite movies. It's one of my favorite director-actor teams of all time. And I have German Blu-rays. I got different country edition Blu-rays, DVDs. I got all kinds of stuff on this movie. I got laser discs. So yeah, I love this movie a lot. But yeah, here it is, Winchester 73. And this is released through the Criterion channel, or the Criterion collection, and it's 4K and Blu-ray. Sorry guys, I got kind of a sinus thing going on. It's winter and allergies and stuff. But yeah, you got your Blu-ray, you got your 4K in here. I really do like that cover art. I think it's really badass, in my opinion. But yeah, you got a booklet, and then you got you got a good share of extras on here, which are new extras, because most of the other editions I have doesn't have any special features or anything. But yeah, this is great. I mean, this is great stuff. I mean, I want more of this from Criterion. But yeah, Winchester 73. This is the first pairing of Anthony Mann, the director, and Jimmy Stewart, 1950. And they would go on to make like, was it 4 or 5 westerns together, and then they did a couple of think they did like 3 movies that were just like, based in modern time. Like they did a Strategic Air Command, which was about jets and stuff. They did Thunder Bay. I think it's called Thunder Bay, which is about, fishing. I forgot what it is. It's kind of a dramatic one. And then he did the Glenn Miller story, which is about the musician from the 40s and stuff. But the westerns are where it's at with that team. Really good stuff. And this was the first of them all. When they made this movie, Jimmy Stewart actually took a real big cut, because a pay cut, because of the budget and stuff. But what he did was he's going to get so much percentage of the gross ticket sales, which is a hell of a good deal back then, because he took a pay cut, but he got like 10 times more money back when this came out, because this was a huge hit for Universal in 1950 and stuff. So Jimmy Stewart, pretty smart and a great Western guy. You wouldn't expect he would be a good Western guy. He definitely wears the hat. He wears it well. And this is a good movie. And I could talk about those movies a lot. The Naked Spur, Bend of the River, The Far Country. Just great stuff, guys. Just great stuff. And then Anthony Mann in 1950 did Man of the West with Gary Cooper, which I think originally was going to be for Jimmy Stewart's role, but they had a falling out towards the end of the 50s, and it was sad. I guess they reconciled, but they never did work again together and everything. But finally, guys, one last thing here. I got this just recently. Ordered this from Amazon. I got a slipcase. It's got dual artwork. Now, if you tuned into the Talking Movies podcast with Kenny and Sean and Jim last week, which I was a guest star on there. Guest star. I'm a star. A guest guy featured on there and everything. But I showed this off as one of my newer pickups for the week and stuff. So yeah, this is from Kino, and this is called The White Dawn, and it's from 1974. It's got a great cast in it. One of my favorite actors of all time is Warren Oates, Timothy Bottoms, and a kind of an early role for Louis Gossett Jr. He was just known as Louis Gossett then. He wasn't Junior yet. But he had been making some movies and stuff. But this was probably a big deal for him. It was a big, starring role and stuff. It's directed by Philip Kaufman. It's got some great special features on here. And a lot of real Eskimo type, or Inuit people were used in this movie. They say Eskimos, who live on an island called Baffin Island, which is just south of the North Pole. And what they do is this takes place in 1896, and they're like hunters. They hunt, they're whalers, basically. They capture whales and stuff, and all the uses for that back in the day and everything. Whale oil and all the different stuff that they use. I believe we don't whale anymore. I don't believe. But anyways, it was a tough job, and they kind of got off the ship somehow and got lost with the ice and stuff. And Warren Oates kind of just took off and did this thing with these guys, and they were like, we got to get back. And he's just bent on doing something. And that comes back a couple times throughout the movies, where he just kind of makes that wrong move. And it's like, God dang it, why did you do that? But yeah, it's a great movie. They really filmed it up in the North Pole area, or around in there. Real snow, just authentic casting, just they're building igloos and stuff. It's a cool movie. But yeah, it's kind of a blind buy. I mean, I bought it solely on the the cast, Warren Oates, and the director Philip Kaufman, and really cool. It's just another great movie from 1974. There were so many good ones that came out that year. But yeah, the White Dawn, it was made for Paramount back in the day. So yeah, it's a really kind of an unknown movie to me. And I'm glad they put it out. And they did a great job putting it out too. So it's not 4K, by the way. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to squeeze that in there. So yeah, there you go, guys. So check those movies out. I highly recommend purchasing those 4Ks. They look great. And all that. So yeah, check out my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, and most of all, give me a thumbs up. Let's get in that algorithm somehow, or share my video. That works also. It's just YouTube and their algorithm. I just don't get it. I don't know. But anyways, guys, enough about that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.